Beneath the waves of the American coastline lies a hidden world of forgotten ships and lost treasures.
Down in the silent abyss, time moves differently, and history sleeps untouched.
The first shipwreck appears, its wooden frame cracked open after spending centuries beneath the ocean.
Scattered near the wreck lie the silent remains of those who never made it home.
A faint glimmer reveals gold coins spilled into the sand, untouched for decades. Cracked chests reveal diamonds and polished stones, still locked in their watery tomb. Rusted tools and artifacts lay frozen in time, covered in rust, algae, and marine growth. Not all wrecks are ancient. Some are modern cargo ships, swallowed by storms and fate.
Containers rest quietly across the seafloor, their contents sealed away from the world above. One container reveals hundreds of dolls, floating eerily after years underwater.
Another holds stacks of smartphones, iPhones once destined for shelves, now ruined by saltwater. Luxury cars, once valuable cargo, now rest rusted and overgrown with barnacles. Salvage divers descend from American maritime crews, prepared to recover what the ocean kept hidden. Using sonar and underwater drones, crews map the wreckage buried beneath layers of sand. The first artifacts are lifted from the seafloor, coins and chests carrying forgotten stories. Broken cargo seals tell the story of a ship that never completed its journey. Jewels spill from shattered boxes, scattering across the sandy bottom like stars across a night sky. Ancient cannons lie frozen in time, overtaken by coral and marine life after centuries underwater. A silent skeleton rests beside a pile of gold coins, as if guarding them through the ages. Inside the chest, diamonds and silverware glimmer with a brightness untouched by time.
A sunken warship reveals heavy engines and twisted steel, swallowed by decades of saltwater.
Spanish gold lies mixed with corroded copper coins, hinting at trade routes lost to storms. Children's toys float silently from a ruptured container, a haunting reminder of cargo lost at sea. Imported cars lay stripped and rusted, transformed by saltwater into ghostly frames. Waterproof crates reveal luxury watches, their mechanisms still preserved from the ocean's touch. Sonar scans reveal overlapping wrecks from different eras, layered like pages of a sunken history book. Inside the broken hull, skeletal remains rest where the last breath was taken centuries ago. A golden mask lies half buried in the sand, its origin unknown and story untold.
Stacks of smartphones sit sealed in boxes, once meant for retailers, now claimed by the ocean.
Salvage teams tag recovered items carefully, documenting each artifact for scientific and historical review. Ceramic trade tiles lie shattered across the seafloor, remnants of long-forgotten shipping routes. Gold bars rest beneath coral formations, slowly consumed by the ocean's silent growth.
A captain's compass remains exactly where it was left, locked in a moment of maritime history.
A ceremonial sword lies in the sand, its jeweled hilt sparkling faintly beneath diver lights.
Silver plates with royal engravings hint at noble cargo intended for distant courts.
Sand is brushed aside to reveal coins and jewels, buried beneath decades of shifting currents. Tools and sculptures sit abandoned, evidence of an artisan's final voyage across the sea. Gemstone powder glitters across the seabed, the last trace of shattered treasures. Dozens of motorbikes rest underwater, their metal frames overtaken by rust and marine growth. Musical instruments drift inside a flooded container, their final performance stolen by the ocean. Luxury handbags float freely, a strange contrast between deep-sea silence and high-end fashion.
Bones rest near the quarterdeck, marking the tragic end of sailors who never saw land again.
A massive anchor has fused into reef stone, becoming part of the ocean's own architecture. A small stone statue lies surrounded by gold coins, as if offered in tribute by the sea itself. Crates of laptops and electronics fill the container, corroded by salt water and swallowed by time. Rusted locks still cling to broken chests, as if guarding treasure across decades of silence. Gold coins are fused to coral, transforming currency into part of the underwater ecosystem.
Modern cargo containers rest like underwater tombs, each holding a story of lost shipments.
Jewelry drifts through the water, a silent showroom trapped beneath the waves. Old diving suits hold skeletal remains, evidence of divers who never resurfaced. Cargo nets still trap gold coins, refusing to release their grip after countless storms. Musical instruments lay in total silence, their melodies stolen by the deep ocean. A carved box reveals diamonds and precious stones, untouched by time beneath the waves.
Gold rings lie mixed with shells, symbols of lives and stories lost to the sea.
A skeleton wearing a ceremonial mask hints at rituals and mysteries long forgotten. Artworks lie ruined by salt water, their stories preserved only through decaying pigments. Luxury engines sit motionless in seawater, once symbols of speed, now rusting relics. Stone statues emerge from beneath the sand, their gemstone eyes glowing faintly in diver lights.
Some waterproof watches remain intact, their ticking unfazed by decades beneath the surface.
Treasure zones are mapped carefully, turning a chaotic ocean floor into an organized excavation site.
Silverware rests in silence, once part of noble dining, now claimed by the deep.
A golden crown lies beneath the waves, its jewels still shining after centuries underwater. Ship frames become reef, turning tragedy into sanctuary for ocean life. Coins roll with the current, moving like forgotten currency in a world without merchants. Ceramic vases display delicate artwork, shattered yet still speaking of old craftsmanship. Ornate masks stare blankly, their expressions frozen in a theater that drowned long ago. Wine barrels release ancient spirits into the sea, their contents mixing with salt water.
Rare vintage watches remain protected, ticking quietly inside waterproof cases.
Weapons corrode under coral growth, relics of battles carried into the depths. Skeletons wearing ceremonial masks suggest rituals, secrets, and untold maritime stories.
Pianos sit beneath the waves, their final symphony lost to water and time.
A sealed scroll case hides ancient writings, its golden etchings surviving the ocean's grasp. Laptops corrode in salt water, transforming modern technology into silent artifacts.
Car engines fill with sand and shells, nature reclaiming machines once built for speed.
Skeleton clusters reveal where crews and passengers made their final stand against the storm. Helm wheels sit frozen in rust, symbols of voyages that never reached safe harbor. Giant propellers sink into darkness, their blades motionless in the eternal deep. A skeleton rests over nautical maps, frozen in the moment of its final calculation. Emerald jewels shine faintly through coral branches, their beauty preserved by the sea. Rows of motorbikes wait silently, their engines drowned and frames overtaken by nature. Armor and helmets decay slowly, remnants of warriors carried into the deep by fate.
Modern technology forms an underwater warehouse, corroded by salt and time.
Sapphires spill from a wooden chest, their blue glow cutting through the ocean dim. Music records drift helplessly, their melodies forever silenced by saltwater. A skeleton sits beside gold bars, as if guarding riches no living soul could ever claim. Luxury shoes float from open containers, fashion swallowed by the endless blue. Divers swim through collapsed cargo rooms, navigating chaos in search of meaning.
Every artifact is recorded digitally, preserving evidence before removal from the seafloor.
Treasure is lifted carefully using recovery balloons, each crate rising from the ocean's grip. Beneath the waves lie vaults of history and wealth, proving the ocean holds more secrets than we will ever know.